Well, Newbury has its big day of the year flatwise on Saturday. Wonderful that the Lockinge is back in its rightful place. And Keith Ottesen joins me to talk about it from Newbury. How are things looking over there, Keith?
Hi, Laura. We've had a bit of rain actually. We had the driest April on record for many years, and everybody was getting worried about how the ground was getting very quick, and people were having to irrigate early in the season, which is very unusual for the springtime in the UK, as you know. But we've actually had quite a wet week, and we had rain over the weekend again, and ground conditions now are good to soft, and we're just at the confirmation stage. We had the final confirmations ahead of declarations, which will be on Thursday. And we've got a bit of a showery week forecast. But as you'll know, and as the viewers will know, Newbury does dry very quickly. And we're hoping that the forecast will turn a little bit and be drier from Friday and through the weekend.
Okay, that's good to hear, because I don't suppose they'll want it too soft for Palace Pier, although he is a very versatile, very talented horse, and he's just so exciting, isn't he? There's going to be a lot of people here in Dubai watching him on Saturday.
Yeah, he is very exciting, and as far as I'm aware, he is an intended runner. Obviously, he's been confirmed again today, and he isn't particularly ground dependent. So if we stay sort of just the easy side of good, or maybe good to soft, or even hopefully good ground to make it a very level playing field for all the runners, we'll get Palace Pier. Huge amount of excitement with him in the race and the build-up. Obviously, in terms of a favourite, he's a very strong favourite at the moment. But he could be the sort of horse that could follow in the footsteps of potentially Frankel and be an absolute outstanding champion over the mile distance this year.
And it's not just him that people here in the UAE will be watching. So we've got quite a lot of horses in the race at the moment who are UAE owned.
That's correct. Yeah. Century Dream for Mr. Abdullah Belhab has become a real favourite of ours in the UK now. He managed to win a race last year when we resumed racing after the lockdown. The Diamond Stakes was moved here from Epsom, and he was a very good winner of that. Lord Campari, a runner for Sheikh Mohammed Abeid, who's had a lot of success in recent times here. He's also a course winner as a 2-year-old, I think. We haven't seen much of him since, but he's a very talented horse. And of course, Saeed Manana has top rank, trained by James Tate in the race. So there's plenty of Dubai interest. And of course, Lord Glitters, who won at Dubai Carnival even very recently.
Yeah, he's just an amazing horse. Everyone loves Lord Glitter. Sounds like he definitely takes his chance. And how are things looking for Newbury after this? I know you're just, the Locking's just come a little bit before restrictions ease, but you should have crowds back later on.
We will. Obviously, everybody knows the situation. We've been fortunate enough that now that we can welcome owners back to the racecourse. So I think we'll have a very good turnout of connections. We can have up to 6 owners per horse under the current restrictions for the Lockinge on Saturday. And that was in place when we started the flat season in April. So we're sort of well versed in that. It's a real shame that we miss out and we can't invite our members back for our Group 1 highlight of the season. We miss out by a couple of days because those restrictions are lifted from Monday the 17th. So that is very frustrating that we can't have race goers, our members, but at least we've got the owners here, and there'll be plenty of excitement and a great atmosphere with support from ITV Racing and Racing TV, and just the horses themselves putting on such a great show for everybody to watch.